Hey everyone, Liz here, ready to take you through finding what good terms are in terms of the loan space on ETHLend. So what we need to do is we already put out a loan. In fact, we could see that loan right here, and I'll show you how to see that loan. But what we're going to do today is we're going to take a look at who else is putting them out and what kind of terms that are being accepted and funded, so we can kind of have an idea for how we want to structure ours. So when we land at the ethlend.io page, we want to hit Start Omura. And as I said before, this is a brand new platform that is pretty awesome compared to how it used to be. In fact, you will notice on the front page, it says old loans are at old.ethlend.io. So that's really painful. If you take a look at those, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So what I want to do is I want to just hit loan request here, and it's going to wait some time to generate all this data and come back to me and show me what's going on, not only with the loan that I've already put through, but also the other people that have made loan requests and either been funded or have not been funded. You recall that was like 6 buttons on here that showed what was going on with all those actual loans. So right here, first one that shows is my loan, and you'll notice that no data has been set because I still haven't decided on the terms. These are the loans that are waiting for lenders. So if we look, these are loans that are available for people to fund, and you can see that there's quite a few of them. We'll take a look at some of them here in a second. Also, there is the funded loan, which shows all the loans that have been funded, and you can see pages and pages of them. You'll also see the loans that have been finished, the loans that have defaulted, which basically means the borrower did not pay back. The borrower did not pay back the lender, and then you can look at all the loans. So let's first look at waiting for lender and see who else is actually waiting for lenders. You'll notice that most of these are asking for USD right now. This is a 60-day loan for 5% premium for $2,400, 2,000 ICX. So I'm going to write this down as I start doing this homework and investigation and see what else there is out there. That way I have an idea of how to do mine. So 2,000 ICX got 24.45. 5,000 ICX got 92.25 for 90 days at a much higher premium. 10,000, and I'm going to look at the coins that I primarily have, so I have an idea what I would actually have to put forth. 67,000 Lend got 2,400 for 120 days at an 8% premium. 3,500. 500 OMG is getting 35.36 for 7% premium in 120 days. 200 OMG is getting 15.77 for a 10% premium in 120 days. So a lot of these guys are now asking for longer term loans. Let's take a look again. And 35,000 Lend got $2,000 for 16% premium for 240 days. All right, so now let's look at funded, because these are the guys that actually people have said yes to these. So I usually look at the ones where I've got the existing coins and I can actually offer those. So these were funded. To get more information, you would click through on here and it's going to show you what the actual details of the loan was. So Ven got 30-day installment, premium 21. I don't know if that's percent. I haven't actually looked at these. Let's take a look here. It's the first time. Let's take a look at another Ven, 495 Ven, which is a VeChain, right? So let's take a look at VeChain and take a look at this one. And as I said before, this part is sort of like the research phase. It's going to take you a little while to actually see these and then figure out how you kind of want to try and structure yours. So whatever tokens I'm thinking of lending, I pay close attention to the premiums that those have. This was a 30-day installment for 120 days and 1,047. They pay back 300. So this was maybe 3%. I want to say, and I'm not the best math person, but I think that's what this looks like. Installment due every 30 days. So it looks like Ven is happening. Let's take a look at some other ones. 554 Ven. So what I'm actually looking for is if I have any of the tokens that are actually being accepted, like I'll look and see how many I have. Like I know I have Ven, and I have about 2,000 Ven. So I can sort of figure out if I want to lend out the maximum. Here's one for $554, $1,300. And so let's take a look at that one. Whereas this one was 500 for 1,047. So let's take a look at this one and take a look at see what the 120 days looks like. 400 out of 1,307. So let's see what that comes out to. I get 30%, I want to say, is what the premium is over four times. So I think that might be like 8% almost. 8%, which sounds about right. 8% over 120 days for 500 Ven. $550 Ven. So I would write that down if I was interested in that. I think we're on the next page. Here's 500 Ven for 1,000, 500 Ven for 1,083, 600 Ven for 1,337. So I'm noticing a lot of them with Ven, and it seems to be eaten up right now. Here's one with ICX for 3,000 ICX. Let me take a look. I know I have ICX. I was actually looking to do Dragon before I started this because it was just a thought. I knew I had a bunch. So this is 3,000 ICX for 7 Ethereum. I've got approximately 1,500 ICX. So this is 60 days, 7 Ethereum, paying 0.35. So let's see if I can figure out the math on this one. Probably not. I can tell you guys that. So I'm taking 344, and if any of you guys watching this video know how to figure out interest, because I certainly don't. 5% it looks like, so it's 2.5% over 2 months, I'm thinking, which is quite low, and it still got snapped up. 3K ICX for 7 Ethereum. Okay, so that one worked out. And let's see if anything else pops out at me. Nothing else. Let's go to page 3. Okay, so we're on page 3 now. I see a bunch of lend on here. Here's 1,000 OMG for 97.34. I do have OMG. $1,100 ICX. Let's take a look at the OMG, what the actual $30 days, 10,000. So it looks like 7%. Yeah, 7% of this one. So this is only 30 days, 7%. Pretty easy to figure out that one. 7% on 10,000. That's pretty crazy in terms of pretty crazy cheap. Look at this one, 600,000 lend. TRX, OMG. Here's another OMG of 1,000. And basically you just continue to move on and take a look at these. So my advice is if you're going to do this, pick something that you have that and only use it if you know you're going to have money incoming. That way you can pay this back. So that's how I would go about doing this. And you can just continue to look in there and see if you find any actual coins that you have that you're thinking of lending out. So I was actually trying to find a dragon one, but that's not going to happen. So in the next video, I'll show how You enter that, and then you move forward. Here's 400 EOS for 2.3. Then lend again. The only bad thing about this platform in general is that you cannot sort these. You cannot, there's no search feature. If you wanted to just look at particular coins, you have to go through them one by one. So that's pretty much it. Again, this is all available at the loan request here. Once it loads all the information, you have these buttons. So in the next video, we'll show how to set this data and what the next steps are. So I will see you guys there. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. Talk soon.